It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Meteor. They'll be squaring up against the Rockstar. Many consider this to be... Up first is the Meteor from the United States of America. Coming up against.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, the Meteor. Hiding out of the blue corner, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, the Rockstar.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right,
heaven on earth.
What a great venue, and what a great... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And they block the right uppercut. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How did they survive that?
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. They're in trouble. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab gets blocked. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
He threw a punch and just got counted. Why weren't they more cautious? The Meteor crashes down to the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
hard. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round.
On to the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. A chance to make history. How did they not go down?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This could be the end. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Nice counter shot. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. And down goes the Meteor. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
put him round.
There's the bell for round 4. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Defense is not an option for these two. They better start respecting each other's punching power. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They miss with the jab. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He's always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on.
Time for the 5th round. Looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A perfect counter lands. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Counter punching. Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here was the defense. Believe what we're seeing here. Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And the Meteor just got dropped. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I'm gonna see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Nice counter shot. Can they finish it? The game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out.
Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived.